Hello and good day to you all. It is the 10th of November, my time zone. This is a short energy update. We'll talk a little bit about tomorrow, which is the November 11/11/11/11 portal coming up. We'll talk a bit about a few more days that have been coming up, the 30th of November and next year. And what else was coming through, and then we'll check the harmonics of the day and some suggestions for tomorrow. Okay, so some suggestions for tomorrow. Okay, so today we are still, the moon is in Sagittarius, the sun is in Scorpio, and today is numerology day number 5, connected to Mercury. This is a wild card day. Expect the unexpected, perhaps a day not to take big risks. And if we are going to do something, then it may be fruitful to do something with a purpose. Before I get into energies, actually, I wanted to just comment about the last couple of days. Of energy, especially yesterday, was such hard, strong, heavy energy coming through. There is, as has been shared, a solar storm, and it has been affecting a lot of people. Now, depending on how sensitive you are, and some may feel more than others, and there's no right or wrong about it, but maybe in the last few days we've been feeling very down, very depressed. We could have been having suicidal thoughts, or visions of death, or dreams of suicides or death, and all of these things. So I want to comment a little bit about that. Hello, welcome, Dr. Kinan, I say that right. So if you've been tuning into that, it's really important that we check where that's coming from, because a lot of times we can be tuning into the collective consciousness, or just souls and people that are around us in the same building, our family, people we're connected to. Sometimes all of these feelings aren't even ours, so we can connect in meditation, or with our higher selves, or higher sources, or your guides, and see where that really comes from, you know? And if you don't have those methodologies, then you can just check, you know, am I unhappy because, thank you for listening, thank you for receiving me. If you don't have those things, you can look at your life, you know. Do I have a problem with my partner right now? Should I be upset? Should I be feeling bad? Is there anything that changed in my life today that I should be feeling this horrible and this bad? And if there really isn't, if nothing major happened, then most likely it's not yours. You're just tuning in, and as we're opening up, ascending more, we can be tuning into more energies that we're not even aware of. So it's good to go within and ask. And so in the last couple of days, it's been major energies. So if you're feeling any of these things, visualizing any of these things, know that most likely they are not yours, unless there is great reason for it to be yours. Okay? And when we're doing this, please, if you notice that, send it love and light, and send them healing. Because if we are taking on those energies, those fears, that dark stuff on as our own, we're just adding to that. So you could imagine the collective consciousness. If 40 people are going through immense pain right now, and the other 60% of people are just feeling into that and deciding to feel the same. Some are conscious, some are unconscious, not aware of what they're feeling, right? But if you're conscious and aware, then we can feel a bit brighter, so that we're not all dragging each other down, but there can be some positive energy out there, right? Some people may just be in the city and they just feel like, oh, I just don't feel like doing anything today. I'm just tired. They don't really know what's going on. But some of us do have the possibility to really see where that's coming from, and if so, we can send it light and some healing energies towards the collective consciousness and the people around the planet who are going through this stuff. So yeah, and when these type of energy shifts are happening, we can feel really just tired, just want to lay down, maybe our body is in a lot of pain, a good time to get a massage, or just be at home and be still, okay? Just allowing those energies to flow over you and not making them our own can be very beneficial, knowing that it is not yours. It's not yours, okay? They are getting lighter. Tomorrow we do have the 11/11/11/11 porthole. So we've been going through, yes, I'm excited too. We've been going through a major cycle since February. The 1111 porthole in February was major. And this has all been one extreme cycle of ascension, of letting go, of all of this, of growing, but also purging and reassembling ourselves. So tomorrow is really a really nice marker where that energy will come to rest, and we're starting a new flavor. Of course, it's not a switch on and off, right? We live in the organic world. In the organic world, like a flower, when it blossoms, it just doesn't suddenly blossom. It opens up and it slowly opens up. So the same with this 1111 porthole. You're not just, oh, magic, everything's perfect now. No, so the blossoming is going to be starting. So this blossoming time, if you will, starts from November 11th to November 30th. And this is the time that we're going to start feeling more into ourselves. Thank you. Feeling more into ourselves, feeling that the energies are starting to shift every day a little bit more different, a little bit more and more and more so, right? What else? Oh, I have my notes. I was just tuning into the November 11th. Yeah, so this is all about now moving forward. We're closing this cycle. It would be a great day to just meditate, to go within. We can ask perhaps insights of how you want to move forward in your life, or maybe you don't want to meditate, maybe just writing, you know, for yourself, like, oh, what's your priority list right now? Maybe your priority list before this year, since before February, was about making money and being a millionaire and getting that fast car. And now it may be a really nice time to reassess where we're at in life, so we can reassess like, what is my priority? What's my number one priority in life right now? Is it getting your health back in order? Is it connecting with your family? Is it learning your higher sources? Is it taking your first steps towards your dream job? Is it working with children? Is it just being healthier in general? What is your number one priorities? Where are you going towards? Just writing intentions of understanding that more. So this is just a great time to really go within ourselves, see what this whole year has brought us. Maybe a good time to write down, everything that we've learned, that we've gone through this whole year, and how we're stepping out of that. Wow, we learned, to be more compassionate, to have more love with my family. We learned that the body isn't eternal and all of this stuff. And now how am I going to move it forward? We don't have to know the whole answer, but we can just take that time in meditation tomorrow, because this porthole will enhance our connection with higher sources, with the higher self, and there will be more of a free flow. And perhaps you may not get everything in words, but perhaps you may just get energetical healings from higher sources, or codes that come in, or information that comes into your subconscious or your higher self that will unravel itself during this next future coming period. Okay, not everything is just black and white. It sometimes takes time to blossom the information, and sometimes we receive information, but it just every day more and more so we start to understand it bigger and better. Yes, so the cycle is between the 11th and the 30th is this blossoming time. On the 30th of November, things will shift we're going to shift out of this ascension year and shift into a new resonance, and I will tune in more information about that closer to the time. So if you've been feeling these heavy energies these last few days, it's okay. Remember, there are cycles within cycles within cycles. So yes, we're feeling more ourselves, we're feeling more inspiration, and then this solar storm and these energies can just bring a little bit of some dark clouds on our day, right? But that doesn't mean we're still moving forward. So don't lose the hope. Don't think we're just, we're going back to that. No, it's just this little hailstorm we're going through, and then it's over, but we're still moving forward. Yes? There's many layers and layers and layers and cycles that we're going through on many different dimensions. All right. So let's see if there's any more messages to the day. Yes, I also just posted a meditation to connect to your higher self. This is a longer version meditation. I will do a video very soon about how we can connect very quickly to our higher selves and how we can do that as a daily practice, and more so be one with our higher selves. But it begins with just connecting with our higher selves and visualizing our higher self and building that relationship. So this meditation is to go ahead and do that. And some of you may have never connected to your higher self. Some of you may have a lot of experience with your higher selves and are there. So yeah, I'll share also soon a shorter video for a quick go-to. So I was sharing this video now because it may be fruitful to use it for tomorrow with the 11-11-11-11 portal to connect with our higher selves. While energies are so strong, while the portal is open, we may get really deep insights. The body has been needing a lot of sleep. It took a long time for me to get fully past this ascension. Could I ascension cold I received? Yeah. Yes, a lot of us have, I'm grateful that I haven't been, but a lot of us have been going through like the flu or soul cores or getting sick or many different things right now, which is all just purging and releasing on a more physical level. Extra sleep is always good, as much as you can. That's where we go to heal, that in-between space. That's also where we receive information. That's also where everything can be absorbed. So as much rest as possible is best. And I know personally that with so many high energies coming through, it's very difficult for me to sleep, but I know I need sleep. So I just have a lot of in-bed resting time, even with my eyes open or closed, but I know I'm just taking it easy and not running around all over the place, if that makes sense. Conserving that energy so that we can use that extra energy for self-healing and just absorbing all that we're going through in so many dimensions. We're going through so much. So much. Imagine your busiest time that you've ever had in your life. Imagine that by an infinite, thank you, an infinite times. And that's what we're doing on all other dimensions. We're running around and doing 100,000 million jobs at the same time on higher dimensions. So right here in this physical, we can rest now. And in these previous time, we were just doing a lot with our physical, but we weren't doing so much in those higher realms. So we can have all the energy right here in this dimension. Now this won't be forever. This is just this time. This will switch, this will change out after we're going, as we're going through this ascension process, right? This is not how it will always be, but this is just a temporary changing, temporary weather. Okay. Any more information? I've been seeing other people also share these dates, so I'm also putting those dates out there. Just March has been coming to me since a few months now. March is a really important global changing time. I also just received the 16th of this month. Venus is going straight again, so that can neutralize a lot of our love connections, or neutralize things with our lover, our family, our love for ourselves, in whichever department those things are working on for you right now. All right. Sending you lots and lots of love and strength through this time, and just take it easy and be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and know that we are all just getting through this, blood, sweat and tears, but every day more and more so we're becoming stronger, and soon we will be at the other side and celebrating with beautiful smoothie cocktails, saying yes, we made it, and now it's time to play. Okay. Actually, one more thing that was coming through is, it seems like some people have an idea that this the peak of the event is just like, oh, it's a magic pill. I'm just going to wait here and watch TV, and then this peak of the event will come, and reality is just going to change. It's going to be like a magic pill, and everything's perfect and right. If you're waiting for that, That is not how it's going to be. We need to work for what we want to get. And when I say work, we have to put effort, loving effort, enjoyment effort. If you want to become a doctor, you cannot expect to be a doctor tomorrow, magic. If you want to become a doctor, there's a bunch of schooling and training and experience you got to go through to get that label and to get that certification. And then when you got that certification, then you still have a lot of stuff to do to really call yourself a real doctor, right? Because in the beginning, you're still you're just a newbie, a sprout. So in the same with this ascension process, as we're going to the event will happen, and it's not going to be just magic. We got to be doing our daily practice, doing stuff for ourselves, putting effort in ascending, whether sometimes that effort just means doing absolutely nothing and surrendering and just being in bed, or if it means just, doing a little bit of something that's dependent on you and your journey. But yeah, it's not just the magic pill. Now it's time to get down and do the work. And it'll be joyful work. And after this event, everything will be lighter. It'll be easier, it'll be flowing. It's like we'll be working in everything what we want to work for, but it doesn't even seem like work because it's already creating itself effortlessly, with much love, with much pleasure. All right, sending much love to you all. Take care and have an amazing, beautiful day. Mwah.